don't know me, do you?
The best high-concept sci-fi rigmarole in the universe is back.
Mom, just...
That's a look at Rick and Morty, and as expected, Season 8 is filled with new adventures, especially for Space Beth. And star Canadian Sarah Chalke, who voices Space Beth and Beth, joins us now. It's been a year and a half since we got the last season. How much fun is it that fans are essentially counting down the days until Season 8?
It's so fun. I mean, all of it about this show has been fun. The fact that we've been lucky enough to do it for 80 episodes so far is super rare and lucky, but the fact that it's been so well received is so cool and so exciting. And the fact that it's struck a chord with people as young as 11 and as old as 100 has been super cool.
You know, with your Canadian background, would you ever want to see an episode that was just strictly Canadian, like Rick and Morty, Space Beth, everyone's trying beaver tails and poutine? What do you think?
Yes, I love it. I love it. And everybody in Canada would know what a garburator means and a toque, and we wouldn't have to explain it. I love it. I'm in.
You know, you've been a part of so many iconic franchises, from Scrubs, Roseanne, How I Met Your Mother. Could you have ever imagined this for yourself when you first started in this industry?
None of it. I was kicked out of musical theater for not being allowed to sing and told to mouth the words for the performance. My first time that I auditioned for a play, they asked my sister to be part of it, and she said, "Great, what about Sarah?" And they're like, "Yeah, no, thank you." And so she said, "Well, I'm not doing it if she doesn't get to come." So they allowed me to be this tiger in a mask in the background just moving, and I loved it. So no, I definitely didn't. I definitely never imagined being lucky enough to be part of those shows. I think any time you get a job, you really have no idea if it's going to be one episode or if you're going to get to do more. So to have gotten to do ones for a longer chunk of time is so lucky, because it's fun when it goes a while, because you really get into it and get to know the character better, and also just the people you're working with, become like family. And I think it's such a part of this job that when you're signing up for it, that there's going to be a large turnover, that your jobs don't last super long, that you won't have the luxury of working with the same people for long periods of time. So that's been a really, really cool part of that.
I love hearing that. You know, I'm sure you've seen this online, but fans love to debate whether this show should last 100 years. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. 100, just like Rick said in the pilot episode, 100 years, Morty, 100 years of Rick and Morty. It's the most fun, and I wish that it would. I will be here for every minute of it. I mean, animation is such a different way to work. It's so freeing and liberating, because you're in this sound booth. I record from Canada, in a booth, and when you're doing live action, and let's say you want to try something different, you say, "Oh, can I try another take?" There's 100 crew members that are waiting while you try that, right? And in animation, we record the full scene, and then we go through it one line at a time. So you can try that line as many different ways as you want in less than a minute. And so there's something very kind of freeing about that.
I love hearing that. That's so cool. Listen, congratulations on all your success, and of course, the new season of Rick and Morty.
Thanks so much. Nice talking to you too.
The first episode of Season 8 airs this Sunday on Adult Swim and Stack TV.